Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff. The crew looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line.
On the
line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Moves.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
29 million.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. It's a screen pass complete to the running. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field.
Okay, ready?
But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great
Read
year
up.
with a conversion.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Ready.
A gain makes it second and medium.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Slap.
The RPO caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's complete pursuit of swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Ready.
Offense facing second and goal.
Down. Let's.
Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Got it.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? It's a 4-point play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, it's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And he knocks that one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Ready,
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
set, ready.
No run it. Hand it off to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Ready,
Second down after that previous play.
cricket, go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up the fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return.
On the double.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40.
Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sideline. It's Robinson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Ready.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Cut it, cut it. Come on, set.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Ready up.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Razor, razor. Let's go.
Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
About this defense, that is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
On third and short, hand the ball off. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Lasso, lasso. 6-9-1. Gators far. Ready, ready.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Ready,
Here's the second down play.
42 Spider.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball and be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball just underneath to the drag route. This is positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He flips it to the back across the middle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, the quarterback, and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Going after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Ready?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Moves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Okay, ready?
Incompletion makes it 2nd down.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts and speed. And the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together and they get the big score.
Is no good. Wow. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half.
Slap. Go.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Here we go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
On the ready.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Got Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
No problem with PAT. The lead 17-6 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready.
First down here for this offense.
Set. Hut.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And you can see him throw that ball with much confidence. Put it up for grabs. Defense comes down.
Got it.
Line getting set up. First down play.
Lizzie.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready.
First
set.
down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Easy.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on
Ready?
this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Black 24.
Offense in
Black
hurry-up mode.
Ringo. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
On the set.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Cobra.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys
On
in the
the
slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's complete downfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board. Boy, this is a huge score. Not only cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go into halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Now the moment to get the extra point. Extra point is good. Still down 11, 24-13. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Okay, ready?
And out comes the offense set to take over here.
Down. Ready, go.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Ready.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Jackrabbit. Ready.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Ready up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Lasso.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Dumps a short throw down to the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. This offense really uses the running down multiple scores.
4-2 Spider.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cut quickly. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Trying to flex the ground here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball. To the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now at third down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
On the double.
Important second down play coming up.
29 Philly.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half. And I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and new energy here to start the second half.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's caught. It's Robinson. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Flair.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They'll run it here. There's some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Ready up.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Let's go.
Give it to the back again. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Listen, it's such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially. You can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are walking downfield. That's why he got that ball in the end zone.
The point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Ready.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19.
Here we go.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Ready.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Set. Ready, go.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Got it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Here we go.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Ready.
2nd down play coming up.
Slab.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football.
When you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and back out so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Long kickoff. No chance for a return. It'll be a touchback.
On the double.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Cobra. Go.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Okay, ready?
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
Cricket.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback who typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
This lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pass rush closing in. Breaks loose at the 45. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
On the ready?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Tackled, but first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Igloo.
Trying to run it with the option.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Got it.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by his receiver. He gave a nice stem on the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
In the gun, and it's incomplete. The try fails, but hold on a second. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Well, how about that? You don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
Bringing pressure. And he's hit just before the throw. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense for 41.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Set. Ready.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's the last thing you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
receiver makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding down to the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And bulldozing his way through. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback with a spot in the natty on the line. He knows you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. Football comes out.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Ready,
Rush set it out to the offense. First down.
325.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Got it.
That sack sets up a second down and long.
Slab.
And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Catch made inside the 10.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just